Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's simple presentation on step-by-step policy for implementing ChatGPT and other generative AI tools in schools and universities. These steps are adapted and modified from the one provided by the College Unbound. So let's get started. As you may already know, AI is rapidly transforming the education landscape, and generative AI in particular has the potential to revolutionize the way we learn and teach. But to fully realize the benefits of generative AI, it is essential to have a clear and comprehensive policy in place. That's why today we will be diving into a step-by-step policy that can help you and other teachers, friend, to implement generative AI in your educational institution, maximizing its benefit while minimizing any risk. Let's start by understanding what generative AI is and why it matters in education. Generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence that can produce new content based on its understanding of patterns in existing data. In the context of education, generative AI tools like ChatGPT can help automate tasks such as grading, content creation, and even student engagement. Now, let's dive into 5 key steps of the policy. Step number 1, assess your institution's current AI infrastructure and resources. Before you start implementing generative AI, it is essential to understand your institution's current AI capabilities and resources, including hardware, software, and personnel. This step will help you determine what changes, if any, need to be made to support this kind of generative AI tools implementation in your school or universities. Step number 2, define your objectives and goals for using generative AI in education. It's crucial to have clear and achievable goals in mind before you start implementing generative AI. For example, you may want to improve student engagement or automate grading, or both. This step will help you prioritize your resources and ensure that you are working towards a common goal with your students. Step number 3, choose and implement the right generative AI tools for your institution. There are various generative AI tools available in the market, and it is important to choose the right one for your institution. Of course, I always say that you could always start with ChatGPT, one of the most advanced generative AI tools available today. Step number 4, develop and implement ethical and legal guidelines for using generative AI such as ChatGPT. It is important to have a clear set of ethical and legal guidelines in place to ensure that your use of generative AI tools such as ChatGPT aligns with your institution values and complies with all relevant laws. This step will help you to minimize any potential risks and ensure that your use of generative AI is responsible and ethical. And finally, step number 5, monitor and evaluate the effectiveness of your generative AI implementation. Finally, it is essential to regularly monitor and evaluate the effectiveness of your generative AI implementation. This step will help you identify any areas for improvement and ensure that you are achieving your goals for using generative AI in education. In conclusion, implementing generative AI in education can bring numerous benefits, from improving student engagement to automating tedious tasks, especially for teachers and lecturers. However, to fully realize its potential, it's essential to have a clear and concise policy in place. The step that we have outlined today provides a possible blueprint for institutions to follow in order to ensure that their AI implementation is both effective and ethical. At the end of the day, the goal of AI in education, or ChatGPT in particular, is to augment and enhance the learning experiences for students. By following the policy, institution can ensure that they are not only providing cutting-edge technology, but also protecting the privacy and security of students and faculty members. So, what are you waiting for? Check the step, review the step, and start implementing AI in your schools and university, and, take the advantage of its many benefits. And remember, ChatGPT can always be used as the primary example, as the possibilities are endless with ChatGPT. Thank you for your time and attention. If you have any question, comments, feel free to reach out to me. See you in the next video, still discussing generative AI tools and ChatGPT in particular. And I hope any information I give you through my videos can help you a lot through your journey in using ChatGPT in your school, campus, and in other practices, uh, especially when you are dealing with your students. So thank you very much and see you in the next video. Bye.